What's up, everyone? Jumping on for a few minutes. It's been a while, so I wanted to jump up and give a little Maegical update. Let me see here. Comments. There we are. Still figuring out this new software we're using to go live in our group, on our page, and a little bit of everywhere. But yeah, just jumping on. It's been a while since I've done a live. Just wanted to jump on and give a few words of encouragement. And Maegical just has been doing some incredible work these past few weeks. So wanted to update everyone on that. Let me make sure everything is looking right on the stream. If you can hear me, hopefully, let me see the comments. Good. Awesome. I think we're good to go. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on and say hey, and just, I know things are a little crazy right now on many different fronts. We're actually, Megan and I are actually in Oklahoma right now. We are not in Austin, as some of you in the Maegical community are aware. Her grandma passed, unfortunately, and it was like her mom. So we're up here for those services, and we're up here till about Friday. So we are out in the middle of nowhere, about 250, 300 acres in a little cabin. So we appreciate all the well wishes and condolences and prayers towards Megan's way for that. But yeah, I wanted to jump on and just talk about a few things. One, now more than ever, remain in a state of faith over fear. That's a big one. I'm not going to go into any specifics or nothing right now. But a lot of people's faith is being tested quite heavily right now. And, there's plenty of examples of it, that right before all the horrible things happened to Moses' people, God parted the Red Sea right at the very end, right? I strongly resonate with that story. And now more than ever, hold on to your faith. Don't give in to fear. That's always kind of a common theme. And now in this incredible ascension that humanity is going through, that we're all going through, now more than I've seen, and it's not a judgment thing. I've seen a lot of people just kind of jump and ship on their faith and knowing that everything's going to be okay. Don't ever fall into a doomsday mindset. Don't fall into these doomsday timelines. Have faith that everything is truly working out for our highest good, even if we can't see it, even if what you see doesn't make sense and what you see seems scary or not right. Have faith that it's going to work out, that it's all working out for us, because it is now more than ever. It really, really is. And we've come this far. So I wanted to go over that. I've also found that it's interesting, personally and professionally, a lot of the universe seems to be making a lot of major shifts for people. Like we've had some incredible shifts happen professionally and personally, like just in this past week and a half, 2 weeks. And it's the universe literally orchestrating things to really help you take off for whatever's your highest good. Remember, again, there's always stuff going on behind the scenes. My comment's not on. Shoot, 1 second. I think they are. There we go. Let me pull this up real quick. I think it wasn't showing the comments. My apologies, y'all. Let me see here. There we go. Cool. We're good now. But there's so much happening behind the scenes. This is why, when you're doing your routine and that morning, evening routine, whatever it is, continue to focus on faith and knowing and feeling and knowing that everything's going to be okay. And if there are major shifts happening in your life right now, because it's happening to a lot of people, it's hitting a lot of people, these like major life shifts. And when that happens, just like I originally said, hold on to faith that, okay, it may be uncomfortable right now, but, in the midst of the chaos, there's something that's being built that's going to be even better than what you originally had. And know that and have faith in that, even if it doesn't immediately seem like it at the time. I know it's easier said than done. There's actually a really good song that I would advise anyone to listen to out there when something like that's happening. It's called Symphony by Switch. Awesome song. Highly, highly recommend listening to Symphony by Switch. Google that, YouTube it, listen to that song. If you're going through some craziness right now and there's some major shifts happening in one way or another, listen to that song. And it's always kind of brought me peace in my heart whenever there's major shifts happening in my life. And I'm like, what's going on? This is kind of crazy. And then it always ends up working out. And I'm like, right now you may not see it, but you look back and you'll be like, oh, that's amazing. I'm so glad that happened. And the other thing I wanted to bring up, man, our ceremonies have just kind of taken off, and I'm so grateful for that. It's been so divinely inspired, and I can't speak enough. I can't speak enough more about them. We just had our most profound healing ceremony this past month. We had about, I think, total with the facilitators, like 14, 15 people there. And a lot of our inner circle came out to Austin. That was awesome. And it was so beautiful. There was so much healing, so much processing trauma. And I know I sound like a broken record sometimes, but I can't help it. If you have suppressed trauma, like suppressed trauma is the root of so many issues. Remember, when you go through something difficult, something traumatic as a child or a young adult, your brain doesn't know how to handle that. So it disassociates from that experience. And that energy is still in you. So if you go through any kind of abuse or something difficult and you disassociate, that energy is still in you. That can cause depression, anxiety, even chronic illness, pain, all this stuff. So I can't reiterate it enough. If you have suppressed trauma, seek ways to heal that, whether it's something through Maegical, because our ceremonies profoundly help heal suppressed trauma. Holy Spirit works through us in some pretty powerful ways while we're facilitating that, as well as our other facilitators. And Megan's just kind of a beautiful scientist behind the scenes of putting all of these different things together that have divinely healed her into one powerful ceremony. But whether it's with us or lots of people, sorry, got completely thrown off there. I was so whether you work with us or you work with someone else, if you have suppressed trauma, don't wait any longer to take action on that stuff. I mean, there's so many ways and things you can do, but that suppressed trauma is not going to go anywhere. It's until you address it, until you go back, until you feel it to heal it, until you go back and face those things that you may have been kind of covering up in the past from your childhood. It's just going to keep showing up in your energetic field more and more, whether it's through disease, sickness, anger, rage, whatever it is. So take those steps to work to heal your suppressed trauma, whether it's with us or someone else. Just take the steps, because there's very few things in my life that has been more incredible to witness than seeing people literally process their PTSD and literally process the years of abuse they had and release it, and actually begin to have peace in their heart and actually begin to sleep better and know that they are lovable and know that they are worthy. I mean, the ceremonies are absolutely a foundational part of Magical's calling. They just are. And it's been an amazing experience. We actually have been booking out now. So we're completely booked out for our upcoming ceremonies. Our next one open is March 27th. So we do have some openings March 27th. It's Austin based. And we have some openings March 27th and April 24th are the next times where we have any openings for the healing ceremonies. Feel free to DM me or email me or DM me if you have any questions about it. I'm happy to go through some details with you. But yeah, it's been an amazing experience, and I couldn't be more grateful for that purpose of helping facilitate and helping people find their healing. It's just been amazing, and I can't talk enough about Megan, my wife. She's just seeing her step into her purpose has been just absolutely like the most beautiful thing to witness in my life. So, but those ceremonies have been great. Also, a couple cool updates. We have brought on Megan Lucero with the Maegical team. So we're so excited about that. She's a member of our inner circle, and her and Megan are working on so many cool projects right now. Oh my gosh, we're going to be launching a Maegical mystery box that's going to have so many cool things. There's a lot more information coming to that. That's going to be launching in the next probably by early February. All kinds of different things that we're going to have in that box, all high quality stuff. I mean, anything from it's all going to be made with high quality ingredients, all Reiki infused prayer candles, body butters, facial masks, bath salts, scrubs, incense, all kinds of great stuff. I mean, we're really excited about the foods too. We're going to be launching a food line that, Megan's been through the absolute ringer when it comes to figuring out foods and figuring out what foods are healing and what foods have been healing for her. So with all of that, she's helped create this food line that's all going to be vegan, sugar-free, toxic-free, oil-free, soy-free, plant-based, chemical-free. But it's delicious. That's the thing. Like, it actually tastes amazing. She has these vegan quesos that are going to be phenomenal. Anyway, a lot of good stuff that Megan Lucero and Megan are working on. I'm obviously working with it too. Maegical has some cool stuff coming up these next few months, y'all. It's just really taken off, and it's just been divinely inspired. For so much of my life, I tried to do everything on my own and follow my own way. But as soon as I kind of released it, and surrendered and gave it to the universe and kind of followed the guidance that God was giving me, everything just starts taking off. And it's so much more relaxing, just surrendering and going with the flow too. But we're so conditioned to have so much control over everything that happens in our life. As soon as you can relax, look for the signs, follow your heart, not your head. We get caught up in our head, but follow your heart and get in alignment. Everything just takes off. It really does. You feel like you're swimming downstream. So I urge everyone, continue to work to follow that inner guidance and stay out of your head. Stay away from ego. Stay in spirit. And yeah, the other thing, there's been a lot of lessons these past few weeks too. There's no secret how much of a spiritual war is happening right now. And the divide, it's quite powerful. I have all the faith in the world that in the end, it's all going to come together and it's all going to make sense and everyone's going to be on the same page. I truly believe that in the end that will happen. Obviously, quite far from that right now. And went through cycles. I've always said, unfortunately, people have been programmed by the enemy to attack people that speak the truth. They just have. And it's been apparent as always that there's been so many things that have been put into place, corruption that's been put into place in all these different systems, whether it's ways to control people through organized religion, whether it's through the medical system, political system, school system, indoctrination, whatever. You all know the deal. If you follow Maegical, you get it. So I don't need to go too much more into it there. But they've been programmed to attack people that are speaking the truth. And I went through phases, and we went through an interesting phase here recently too that I would suggest. I mean, in our experience, I for your own protection of your energy, I couldn't suggest it more. In the beginning, I was like, wake everyone up, tell everyone what's really going on. Look at the systems. I'm exposing as much as I can, which is cool. We all go through that. And then it got to a point where it was apparent it's not really our job to wake anyone up. Everyone's on their own journey. They're choosing their own path, what they want to believe. And, if they want to stay plugged into the system or not, it's their choice, and there's no judgment in it. Everyone's on their own journey. So it went from waking people up to being like, all right, well, if they disagree with me, don't judge them and love them anyway. But it's gotten to the point now where people are severely attacking and judging in such a horrible way, to the point where now if it gets bad, I would just suggest disconnecting completely. You have to protect your energy. I can't reiterate that enough. I'm all about, non-judgment, unconditional love, and allowing, accepting people for who they are. But if you're getting attacked and there's something that's really drastically affecting your energy, maybe in your best interest just to disconnect completely. And that's what I've been doing. Now, if I make a post or something, if you follow Maegical, I haven't done it as much recently. I'm kind of letting things flow, but I tend to make some controversial posts out there. And it always brings the haters and the people that are a bit plugged into the system that like to come on. And it's okay to have a different opinion, but when you throw that ego in there and you're trying to you can literally feel the vibration of the comment. You really can. You can feel if it's a hate comment or trying to make a jab or something. At this point, when I get those, I'm just like, all right, cool, block. I just go through and block now. It's a great way to clean up your energy field. It really is. You attract your tribe. And I see it as the universe's way to tell you, look, as you evolve, you're going to attract the people that are supposed to be in your tribe. And life is so much more peaceful when you're with your tribe. You're not constantly like butting heads trying to tell someone their reality is different than what yours is. If people want to choose to live in that reality of an indoctrinated system, allow them to. That's their decision. We can't judge them for that. And if that's the route they want to go down and the timeline they want to go down, that's okay. That's their choice. So I would just if it's really affecting your energy, I couldn't suggest more. Just completely disconnect. Doesn't mean it has to be forever. I think there will be a time where everything is shown. But for now, you got to protect your energy. You got to look out for yourself and keep focusing on growing and evolving at yourself and building into whatever purpose you're supposed to be doing to help yourself and humanity. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on. So continue to work to focus on faith over fear. Always know this universe we live in, it really is conspiring for your highest good, even if it doesn't immediately look like it. Keep looking for the lessons. Keep staying close to your tribe. Keep trying to stay in that vibration of love, unconditional love and non-judgment, and protect your energy. Protect your energy. Yeah, that's all I got. I hope y'all have a good night out there. And as usual, if anyone has any questions about our inner circle, we have an incredible inner circle. I can't talk enough about them. They're my soul tribe. I mean, it's really a beautiful thing. We have 22 of us that are in the inner circle. We're capping it at 30. And we do have some spots, and there's a lot of cool perks with the inner circle too. You get 10% off of all ceremonies, 30% off of the store, and some of us talk every single day, but we have a monthly Zoom call where we have great conversations, and it's just a really tight little family. So if anyone has any questions about it, just DM me, and I'm happy to let you know what we got going on. You'll have a wonderful night out there, and happy healing.